Hi, everybody. Are you ready for another story time? It's springtime here now, and the other day I walked outside, and you know what I saw? Ants. Hundreds and hundreds of ants all over my sidewalk. I think they were kind of like me that day, just enjoying the sunshine because it's been pretty chilly around here. Have you ever watched ants? I sure enjoyed watching them when I was a kid. We used to build an ant farm just to watch them create the tunnels in the dirt and the sand, and to see what kind of maze they would create with their underground tunnels. They're just amazing. Their tunnels can be found all over the world, except for maybe some places like Antarctica and some islands that are so remote that ants just haven't made it there. Some colonies can be very small, only just a few ants. And the next ones are enormous. They usually have worker ants, and boy do they work. And soldier ants, and drones, and queens. Every ant has a job. Did you know that the Bible says that we should pay attention to the ants? So the Bible says, "Go to the ant, you lazy person. Consider her ways and be wise. Without having any chief or officer or ruler, she prepares food in the summer and gathers food in the harvest." That verse reminds me of an Aesop's fable that I used to hear when I was a kid. On a beautiful, bright, warm day in the autumn, a colony of ants were bustling around in the warm sunshine gathering grain, just like they had been doing every day all summer long. While they were working, along came a grasshopper. He was just dancing and singing and twirling in the sunshine. He was watching those ants and thought, boy, they're kind of crazy. All they do is work and work and work. One of the ants stopped and looked at him and said, "What's wrong with you? Haven't you stored anything up for winter yet?" That grasshopper said, "You know what? I have plenty of time to do that, and I'll get to it someday, but today is just so gorgeous. I'm going to sing and play and soak up the sunshine and just enjoy the day." The ants just shrugged and went back to what they were doing. It wasn't very long, though, that the days got shorter and the wind got colder. And before you know it, the snow started falling. And that old grasshopper was miserable. He was so cold and shivering and hungry, he couldn't find a piece of grain or a seed anywhere. That snow was covering up all the seeds and the grass, and oh boy, was his stomach rumbling. Suddenly he remembered that day talking to the ant. They had food. In fact, they had lots of food. That grasshopper found that ant colony as quick as he could and begged them for food. "Oh, please, I'm cold and I'm hungry. Can't you just let me stay with you for a while and share some of your food? My stomach's rumbling and it's so cold outside." The ants were not impressed with that grasshopper. He hadn't worked at all. He was lazy. He just laid in the sun all summer long. They said he could go and dance the winter away. Now, as people, we should help other people that need help and give them food if they're hungry. But we're also reminded to be good workers. The Bible says, 4 things on earth are small, but exceedingly wise. The ants are a creature not strong, but they provide food in the summer. That's in Proverbs 30, verse 24 and 25. There are times for us to sing and dance and play in the sunshine, but there's also times that we need to do our chores, maybe get our homework done, or help mom and dad around the house, or maybe clean up the yard put our toys away? God says we shouldn't be lazy. Thank you for listening to another story time. I'll see you later. Bye.